Oh, so like I just want to say Emily is the whole reason we have not been uploading.
Hey, Hannah.
Emily, 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 Emily.
Hannah,
Emily.
Hannah.
Emily.
Stop. No, stop spreading these lies. You know that I did not. It was your fault. Oh.
You were the reason though. Like you were the reason I was so unmotivated because nothing worked on your computer.
No, it was your fault because you weren't motivated.
Okay, how about we just agree to blame your computer?
No, let's blame Angela.
I blame Angela. I agree with that.
Me too. Okay, so let's explain where we've been and why we haven't been recording. And like, yeah.
People, I feel like you're just gonna blame everything on me.
No, I'm just gonna. No. Okay. Here's the real reason. We have been recording videos. We have, and when we tried to edit them, they just looked bad. Like the video would be laggy and stuff, and maybe this video will be laggy and stuff.
This
And
video may never
Hannah doesn't like to edit.
I knew it was coming. This video may never even be posted.
Yeah. What's the point of telling them this if it's never gonna be posted?
But can I just say, like, this is the first video of 2018 and probably the last.
Probably
Like,
until like probably until we can afford better stuff. Okay, so I think that we would have been like willing to do YouTubers if we had better equipment, but like yeah, no, we have to work what we have.
yeah, like everyone always says, "Oh, just work with you have. You can do it fine." That works with only one person, but if you have two and you have to try and figure out how to make everything match, it is like a million times more difficult, especially when they're in a different city, can't state. England is my city. Like
England is my city.
when they're in a different state, it's even more harder. Like, give us credit for what we have done.
I remember reading the comments and people just did not like us for like I understand it like no one likes Hannah.
Oh my god, I wonder if they're gonna be like, does that one girl have braces still?
No, no, I remember that one person said, does that person wear a container? I remember reading that.
That's what it is. That's what that said. I remember that now. No, I don't wear a container. Sorry.
It's stuck to us.
and
No, I put food in my containers.
and then we always sound like boys. You still think we sound like boys? Huh?
No, Hannah, we don't sound like boys. We sound like
Men.
children that are boys.
I thought of men. Oh.
Let's get down to business to defeat the Hannahs.
I feel like is that the Do You Know the Way? Like I feel like that was the reference.
No, that was a Mulan song.
Oh. Oh, I knew that.
Oh, okay. So.
I swear to God, if it's not, I thought it wasn't gonna work.
We have like tried to record it. Yeah, we never did.
This game is not suitable for children or those who are easily disturbed.
I know you 12-year-old haters watching this.
You cut out, and all I heard was 12-year-old haters watching this.
Yeah, get out of here, 12-year-old haters watching this.
Okay, you have to read this time.
Individuals suffering from anxiety or depression may not have a safe experience in this game. For content warnings, please visit this link.
Oh no, Emily, we're screwed. Okay, by playing Doki Doki Literature Club, you agree that you're at least 13 years of age, and you consent to your exposure of what is this game? Highly disturbing content. Oh my god. Now the world knows we're over 13. Maybe we're rule breakers.
Oh my god. No, we're 12.
Oh my god, oh my god, that's loud.
You know, I like how people like said, "Is it a girl or a boy?" And like, I remember reading someone's comment saying, "I think their names are Hannah and Emily."
Okay, like that was really loud.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
You can lower your sound if it's really loud. Really loud. I don't know.
Okay. How do they know our names? Oh wait, never mind. We always say it. Never mind. I was like stalkers. Oh.
Well, you know, yeah. Hannah.
Oh.
Okay, Emily.
Oh. Do you want Hannah or Emily?
Emily.
Ham.
Yeah, we have to include that "I love you" at the end.
Ham, I love you.
I love you, Ham. I like this name. It's a good ship name.
Oh, you have to read first.
Hey.
That was a sad hey.
Fine. Hey.
That's better. I see an annoying girl running toward. Why do I get all the words? Running towards you from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she don't care, like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today. Yeah, I know, Emily, but it just kind of worked out because you've known each other for that so long.
Wow.
We used to walk to school together on days like this. But starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more. More and more.
You're right. Fine, I'll be Sayori.
It's a match. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. Relatable. I'm kidding. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk unless Sayori catches me. What a good
bitch.
What is that?
I'm out of breath, okay?
Oh, to me, I just thought it was like, ah.
Wow. I overslept again, but I caught up to you this time. Maybe, but wait. Oh yeah. Okay, I thought I read it wrong. Maybe, but because I decided to stop and wait for you. Wait, no, that was you.
I know.
You're the protagonist, Hannah. You're supposed to read that. Really?
You already read
it. You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's me and Emily.
Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Who thinks that? Oh, that girl's acting weird. They must be a couple.
Oh. Just like, yeah, every Japanese anime.
True.
Fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you have it in you to be mean, even if you want to.
Whatever you say, Sayori.
Wow, Hannah, you're mean.
We cross the street together and make our way to school downtown. Making our way downtown.
Making my way down to school.
As we draw nearer, the streets become more increasingly speckled, with other students making their daily commute.
By the way, Emily, have you decided to join a club yet?
A club? A penguin.
Oh, okay.
I told you already, I'm not really interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either.
That's not true. You told me you wanted to join a club this year.
Did I? No.
Yeah, in my dreams.
Sayori's a little liar. Sure, it's possible that I did. In one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. We're mean. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. Okay, I think this person's Emily.
Uh-huh. I was talking about how I was worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know? And I know you're happy, but I die at the thought of you becoming a neat... Wait,
What
what's
is
an
that?
NEET?
What
I
is
don't know!
Never-ending electric toilet.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
In a few years, because you not used to the real world. You trust me, right?
No.
Don't make me keep worrying about you.
Alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though.
Nope.
Oh, you're free to read.
No! Will you at least promise you'll try a little?
Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that.
Yay!
Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind a little, at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. Oh, hello, school. The school is the school is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club.
There's an anime club? Where do I sign up? Hello?
He's a little lady. Sayori.
What?
Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom.
I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting there spacing out. So I came in!
Sounds like a stalker.
What a good friend. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed!
You don't need to wait out for me if it's going to make you late for your own club.
Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know?
No, what?
Well, that you could come to my club.
Sayori,
Yeah?
there is no way I'm going to your club.
Mimi.
Sayori is the vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title vice president. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club.
Come on, please. Anime is literature.
Why do you care so much anyway?
Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I would bring a new member.
No, you didn't.
And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything.
Ooh, cupcakes. Why don't we go?
Threaten
Free
me with
food.
Yeah, it's
Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead or if she's so cunning as to have planned all of this out. I let out a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Imagine she doesn't even have any.
Yes, let's go. Let's go.
It's a cool. And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for cupcakes. Honestly, why not though? I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, and generally used for the third-year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door.
Everyone, a new member is here.
I told you, don't call me a new member. I glance around the room.
I'll be girl one.
Okay.
Welcome to the literature club. It's nice to meet you. Sayori always says nice things about you.
Oh, I'm supposed to be a girl too, aren't I?
Oh, sure, yeah.
Seriously, you brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere.
Oh, I'll be Monica.
Who's Monica?
Emily, what a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. Wait, I don't know. I think, should you be Monica?
Who's Monica?
Girl number 3.
All words escape me in the situation. No, I'll take girl 2. This club
Oh, okay.
is full of incredibly cute girls.
And they're anime girls, in fact.
Oh my god, it's our dream. What are you looking at? Apparently your cuteness. If you want to say something, say it. Oh, so sorry.
Natsuki.
The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably first year. She's also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori.
You can just ignore her when she gets moody.
Sayori says that quietly into my ear and then turns back towards the other girls. Ooh, Emily's louder than you were supposed to.
Oh, wow. Okay. Anyway, this is Natsuki. Always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that.
Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Well, it's nice to meet both of you.
And it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right? Oh, yeah, that's right.
Oh yeah, we know her.
That's right. It's a great to see you again, Emily.
Whoa. Oh, sorry, Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well,
Oh, you're
really.
just like, whoa, she moved.
I was like, whoa, she jumped. Well, we rarely talk, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic, basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... You too, Monica.
Oh, just like every other girl in your life, you know?
What? What? You cut out.
What? Darn it.
All I heard was just like every other girl in your life, Hannah.
Oh, yeah, that's what I said, that's all.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Come sit, Emily. We made room for you at the table, so can you sit next to me? Especially me. Or Monica? I'll get the cupcakes.
Hey, I made them. I'll get them.
So sorry, I got a little too excited. Then how about I make some tea as well?
The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there is one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Plus, screw you.
Well,
Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. Oh my god! Love her! Oh my god! The whiskers are drawn with icing and little pieces of chocolate were used to make yours. Okay, that's it. We're going after her. She can cook and make cats.
so cute. I had no idea you're so good at baking, Natsuki.
Well, you know. Just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs one first, then Monica. I follow.
It's delicious.
Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite of. You don't take a whole bite, you lick off the frosting first. Everyone knows this.
Really?
What, you don't?
Obviously, I don't.
Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Ooh, does she like us too? We should go after her. She likes cats. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. It has glass shards in it. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like I... Haven't I heard this somewhere before? Made them for you or anything. I thought you technically did. Sayori said, well, maybe, but not for you. You know, you, dummy. Alright. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray.
You can... I read that wrong. You keep a whole tea set in... That's you!
Oh! It's too late, you already read it.
No, I didn't finish, so finish it.
In this classroom?
I hate you.
I didn't even notice. I thought
Don't
it was
worry.
there.
You're horrible. Don't worry, the teacher gave us permission. After all, a hot cup of tea helps you enjoy a good book.
I guess. No, I know it does.
Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri is just trying to impress you. That's not it.
Insulted, Yuri looks away.
I mean, I meant that, you know?
I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea.
I'm glad. I know.
Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me.
So, what made you consider the literature club?
I got forced into it. I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sarah. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sarah seems really happy here, so...
That's okay, don't be embarrassed. We'll make you feel right at home, okay? Oh, as president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone.
Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year?
Well, you know. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd
You burp?
I cough. What do you mean?
You know what I mean.
Do you know the way?
Oh my god, don't even start.
Yeah, imagine we post this in 2018 and no one knows the way. I'd rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special of it. And if I encourage others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica really is a great leader.
Yuri also nods in agreement. Where'd she come from? Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club.
You could put it that way. But not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worth a while. But it makes school events like the festival and that much more important. I'm confident that we can all grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah! We'll do our best.
You know it. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they're all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature.
So, Emily, what kind of things do you like to read?
Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga!
Mango. Oh wow, I predicted the future.
I muttered quietly to myself, half joking. Nasuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wanted to say something, but she keeps quiet.
Not much of a reader, I guess.
Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri?
Well, let's see.
Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her fingers. Where's her teacup? I don't see it.
My favorite are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them and telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive.
Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seemed so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people.
But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately.
Oh, I read a horror book. I read a horror book once. I read a horror book once.
You know what? A second that we should totally not get rid of mistakes that you yeah.
I desperately grasped something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with the Brock.
Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you? Yeah, because she's very gentle. You could say that. But if a story makes you think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment.
Ugh, I hate horror.
Oh, why is that?
Well, I just... Natsuki's eyes stared over to me for a split second. Never mind.
That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki?
What? What gives you that idea?
You left a piece of scrap paper behind the last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called...
Don't say it out loud! And give that back!
Fine. Your cupcake, your poems? Everything you do is just as cute as you are.
Sayori slides up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. I'm not cute! Oh, those eyes are cute now. Aww. Natsuki, you write your own poems? I have to kind of function too. Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No! Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet.
I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to readers, exposing your vulnerabilities, and even showing the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel more comfortable just to share hers. ...
I guess it's the same for Yuri.
I wanted to read everyone's poems.
We all sit in silence for a moment.
Okay. I have an idea, everyone.
Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica.
Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. The next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it! Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Hamily?
Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem.
What is that?
Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been going on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Sayori may have...
You only came here for the cupcakes.
Yeah, like, God. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and, I lose my train of thought. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes.
But Hannah joined the club, cute anime girls. I'm sorry, I thought... Emily?
You all... I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Ooh, even the pink-haired girl, cat girl.
Yes, I'm so happy!
Sarah wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey!
You really did scare me for a moment.
If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed.
But that's the only reason we came.
I know, that's the reason I wanted to go.
Then that makes it official. Welcome to the Literature Club.
Thanks, I guess.
Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem and bring it to the next meeting so we can all share.
Monica looks over at me once more.
Hey, Emily, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself.
Can I just write, I came here for the cupcakes. Oh, the dear old cupcakes. And then I got sucked into this.
No, I came here for the cupcakes.
Yeah. Can I really impress a class star Monica with my meteor core writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the
Just
girls.
plagiarize.
Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food.
Hey, Emily, since we're already here, you wanna walk home together?
That's right, Sari. I never walk home together anymore because she'd always stay after school for clubs. Sure, might as well.
Yay!
Oh, we should. Okay. Save?
You wanna end the video off?
Yeah!
Oh, okay.
Thanks for watching.
That's all. Okay,
Yeah.
bye.
Bye.
No, table flip. No, outro. Yeah.
Hit it!